Welcome to my channel. Tuesdays I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be more short form content, but I'm going to be talking about things that I see in my day-to-day life that are, well, jacked up. Things that I see as disappointing, sad, boring. Why are people doing this? People need to get their head out of their ass, yada yada yada, etc., 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 right? And so today's topic is social media. Look, you're about to click off of this video because your attention span's so bad. Because of social media, actually, and here's why. What happens is social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all these social media platforms are specifically designed to keep you engaged and keep you entertained, right? Because if you look at it from a business perspective, every social media platform makes money off of their consumers, off of pushing ads, off of view time, and more. So what's happening is, by keeping you sucked in, by inviting psychologists to join their teams and create content and create the outlay and the outline and the algorithm to these apps, they find better ways to keep you engaged. The other day, last week, I deleted Snapchat because I'm officially off all social media platforms. And during deleting Snapchat, it was asking me, it said, do you want to delete Snapchat? Yes, I want to delete Snapchat. I just hit the X on it. All right, well, put in your password. Why do I have to put in my password? Okay, put in password. We're going to send you a text to confirm. They did not want me to leave Snapchat. I haven't had Instagram for a long time. I haven't had TikTok for a long time. I'd be impressed if you guys could find me. I mean, I have barely a digital tracker footprint. But I'm starting this YouTube channel just to talk about things. And, you can go look at my other videos to see what I'm doing on Thursdays, which is basically me showing you how I become successful going from. And I can show you guys a video. I'll show it at some point in time, but I literally had $2 in my bank account in January and $5 in another. I was broke. But right now I got better goals, bigger aspirations, things I want to accomplish. But in today's topic, social media. Okay, where is it leading? Well, it's leading to absolutely nothing progressive, that's for sure. It's dividing the people. It's dividing society. Everyone's picking sides. Everyone's against each other. And that's a problem because right now America's failing in that aspect. The people are not together. The populace is divided. Riots, arguments, politics, everything is out of order. Everything is chaos. And that's a problem because when you instill chaos in a country, it slowly falls. I mean, we're looking at the fall of Rome, right? All the men became weak. All the men left for war. All the real men left for war. Respect to our people in the military. They all left for war, and sure enough, Rome got invaded and burnt to the ground, right? But the reason I talk about social media is because what it's doing is it's distracting you. It's keeping you away from what's going on in society. It's keeping your head down, and you're just mindlessly scrolling. You're slowly watching your demise happen in front of your eyes. And it's sad, And that's a problem because what's happening is, by keeping you engaged and by keeping you sucked in and putting you in these communities of people that are like-minded like you, it creates that divide, as I said, but then it also creates people who don't think for themselves. And this is a problem because when you take the wolves out of the herd, out of the world, out of the chain, then what's left? The sheep. And the sheep are easy pickings. The sheep are just followers. They go with the crowd. They want to be with people. They want to be in a group. And then you get all these people, these keyboard warriors, just typing on their keyboard, talking trash, But, I mean, it's all these people with just no drive, no ambition. I watched, when I did have social media, I used to watch these videos about successful people talking, super successful people, Joe Rogan, Dana White, all these CEOs, entrepreneurs, people who wanted to be better, make an impact in the world, and worked hard. And Dana White, I love that he said this. He said, in today's generation, you just have to be remotely a savage to be better than anybody else. Because what's happening is, with social media, people are just staying in their comfort zone, watching somebody else live their lives. And it's sad. Because while you're watching somebody else live a better life than you, you're just slowly falling down the pit, the rabbit hole of nothingness. No progression, bad habits form, one thing leads to another. Inflation is outpacing the minimum wage rates. It's a problem. You know, the minimum wage here in Texas is $7.50 an hour. A gallon of milk is almost $8. So you're working an hour of your life and just watch an hour of your life just to buy a jug of milk. What are you doing? You know, you gotta. It's time. It's time for people to wake up. I feel like, and you know, I think it's slowly being cracked and shifted, and people are starting to open their eyes and realize that social media is not taking them anywhere. It's only creating a divide amongst people. People aren't freely thinking for themselves, and when you don't get people who freely think and just get sucked into the social media or the communities that support their ideas and make them feel good about themselves, their comfort zone, then you eliminate free thinkers. You completely get rid of open debate, open-ended discussions, because people would rather retreat to their comfort zones and communities of people that support their beliefs and ideologies. Well, I believe that you should be able to believe in whatever you want to believe in, right? And that's okay. But we need people to stand up and talk about these things, and that's kind of why I'm creating these Tuesday videos, is because social media is just dividing the populace, and people are here to watch it happen, here to just blindly comply. And it's sad, but I mean, look, I would be a bad guy if I didn't tell the truth and all the things that I see, you know. And I mean, on my other channel, you're gonna watch me be successful and turn into a young man and do all these things and conquer my ambitions and aspirations and goals. But people are just going to watch me do it and not even make an impact or even try to implement better habits to be a better versions of themselves every single day. It starts with the small things too, you know, making your bed in the morning. Just the small habits. Small habits, the compound effect. You know, you get a bunch of small habits together, then you get something good. Brushing your teeth. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to and their breath is just stanky. Right? I mean, how do you not brush your teeth 3 times a day? That's so simple. It's the basics, and people fall short because what's happening is you're aimlessly scrolling. When you wake up in the morning, you're spending an hour in bed, going through your day, going to class, just dragging ass all day, scrolling again because you want that quick dopamine hit, right? That these apps are designed for, to keep you sucked in and keep you engaged. And you're just dopamine hit, okay, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And you're just becoming numb to the soul and numb to the core with no purpose, no ambition, nothing. And I believe that the generation that I'm in, our generation is fighting a spiritual war, right? Obviously, we have all these wars going on, and I mean, I believe that they're proxy wars, but it's a spiritual warfare more than anything else. It's either you wake up or you get sucked into a life of nothingness. And then, you know, you keep going on through your day. Oh, pick up my phone, go through my social. Oh, I'm eating. Let me put both my headphones in and just scroll while I eat. And you just look like a robot, you know? I mean, I know you might have a personality yourself, but you just look like an idiot, you know? Yeah, someone might even mug you because you just look like a victim. You know, no awareness, no self-respect, barely even sitting up straight. And then it turns into you going to bed, and right before you go to bed, you're on your TikTok, sucked in for another hour, hour and a half. And then video games, whatever it is, keeping you distracted from what's going on in the real world. And if you like playing video games, sure, by all means, be mediocre. Not me. Like I said, Dana White said, successful guy, ambitious, ruthless CEO, great marketer. I mean, he founded the UFC, made it into $1 billion company. If you're remotely a savage in this generation, in this day and age, then you're going places, because there's no competition. And he's right. He's right. I see it everywhere. Everyone's just so okay with doing the bare minimum, you know, and I mean, I feel like I'd be a bad guy if I didn't speak up and say something about this. And I think that our generation needs a voice. Our generation needs a leader, and I'm here to be that leader. I'm here to do these things. I'm here to accomplish these goals. And on my other playlist, you can watch me do it. You can literally watch me go step by step, and I'm going to explain weekly on Thursdays what I do. So tag along, join me. I'll bring up some controversial stuff, I guess, talk about it, tell you my opinions, but watch me grow, watch me be successful. Join in.